What's up, YouTube, Facebook? Been a long time since I did one of these, but I was asked to do one, so I'm gonna do my best. Anyway, I'm gonna make some 10-ply frame staples and try go step by step. If you get bored, you can fast forward it, you know what I mean? But what I'm gonna use, because a lot of people use it because it's good prices and it's good clean wire ribbon, I'm gonna use 0.3 and 80 wire optimum 29 gauge frames, but let me see if I even have any 29 gauge wire optimum. I use kitty points or twisted messes mostly for N80. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have it. Let's see. Hold on a second, fellas. It's already open. Bear with me. Trying to see if I have it. I got some 29 gauge. If my camera messes up, I will start over. Got my Autumn Customs set up here. Alright, let me put on my old take 2, just like I knew it would and fuck up. Anyway, just put on my old man glasses here. And what I have down here, I have a ruler. So get you a ruler, dude, and keep track of how long you measure out, you know what I mean? I'm gonna cut, we're doing 10-ply, right? So you do 5 pieces of ribbon and you're gonna fold it in half. So I always do more than I need because you never know if you're gonna mess up, right? So an average stick would be 8 inches, right? So that'd be 16 inches, but I do 22. 1 piece. Remember, we're doing 5 pieces. Okay. 2 pieces. 3 pieces. 3 pieces for me at 22 inches. It's 3 pieces. Alright. I was gonna use another wire, ribbon, but I'm gonna use what a lot of people use because it's easier to get and it's not expensive. And it's decent ribbon. It's good ribbon. It's good shit, bro. You know. Is it Twisted Messers, Kenny Puncher, Call Society? No, but it's good. Alright. So I have my 5 pieces cut. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna pull it at 11 inches. Because it's 22, that's in a half. So, alright. You want to make sure that your ribbon stacks on the same side of each other, dude. Now, get you something, a bowl, soda pop lid, or water squonk. When you're making coils for somebody, I don't recommend using spit. So, got my water squonk here. Now don't, it doesn't matter how many times you, that's already straight. It doesn't matter how many times you do this, so don't even trip on that part. It's straight. Straight. That's wire optimum and 80. I'm doing it again because I want to make sure, because we're doing 10 ply here. So get you a couple pieces of 40 gauge. Piece of 40 gauge. I'm gonna tie it around secure it around my loop. It doesn't matter how many times you do it, because you want it to stay secure. Sometimes I count 10 times, sometimes I don't count at all. So I'm just gonna go, because like I said, 10 pieces is a pretty big stack compared to 4 and 6, right? But there's a thing to remember about stacking ribbon. The more stack you do, the easier it is to see, easier it is to stack, right? So I'm gonna get some more water. Go down again. Now, you want to fold it over, because as you can see, this shit ain't even, right? Well, you're gonna want to cut it evenly on the bottom. And sometimes you might have to redo this thing 2 or 3 times. It doesn't matter how many times you do it, because prep is key, right? So what you want to do, go down it again. You want to make sure it's secure. Like I said, I'm going to show y'all the best I can. Okay, look, that's even. Okay, that's even. It's perfectly straight ribbon, dude, and it's clean. Now, going to get my 29 gauge frames and 80, okay? Alright, I'm going to stretch it out real good. I'm going to go to 22. Stretch it out real good. You know, you don't want it bent, you want it straight, because you're going to have to fold it anyway. Unless you do 2 individual frames, which I don't do that anymore. There's just a reason for that, I'll tell you later. But anyway, this, I'm still, you know, you bend it in half. Like I said, I had 20, this is a 24 piece. I cut it, I bended it in 12. Okay? Now you pick up your stack. You want to get it in the middle of your frames, right? Don't worry about this shit folding and shit like that. Don't worry about that. That's not important right now. You want to get it and then okay, you want to I get me some pliers, nylon pliers, and make sure that the stacks even with the frames or inside. You want to make sure you do that, right? See it? Okay. Get another piece of 40 gauge. Now remember, your frames are going to be together with your ribbon stack. I'm not, like I said, I don't do individual frames anymore. For SFCs, SSFCs, you need to, I guess. Yeah, you do. Your staggered frames, right? But you want to make sure it's on there. Cut the excess off. Okay. You definitely want to cut your excess off, dude. Okay, now next, very important. Hot glue. Glue sticks. Lighter. I don't use a glue gun, and a lot of people do. Personal choice, what works for you, do it, you know what I mean? You want to make sure you glue it. Now, if you can never use enough glue, so don't be paranoid. Remember, you're the one doing these coils, nobody else. So make sure it's nice and stacked. Sometimes I use a little bit more. It's okay. More glue, the better. Okay? We're not done with the glue yet. So, but I'm gonna show y'all. See? That's the frames and the ribbon stack loop together. Okay? Now, you wanna go down it. But I get another piece of 40 gauge. Don't go too tight. You don't want to fuck your stack up in your frames. Go about 6 times, I guess, or as many times as you feel comfortable with doing it, right? Let's show y'all. See it? I'm sorry about this fucking light, y'all. Something fell. I don't know what it was. Oh well, I'll get it later. Now, 10 pieces of ribbon. I get one more piece. You go down a little bit. I'm gonna do it 6 times. Don't go hard, but you also want to go enough. I did it 6 times. Cut it off, save it, access. Alright, go down it again. Like I said, this is 10 pieces of ribbon, so you want to have enough. This is my access I had, right? I don't use this much binding wire for like 6-ply, shit like that, but it's 10-ply. So cut your excess off. Always have a trash can by you, bro. When you're building, you'd want to, you know what I mean? Okay, go down it again. Now, I probably don't need to do this much, but I'm doing what's comfortable for me. The main thing is do what's comfortable for you, but you have to find it. You have to experiment. You have to try different techniques. We learn from each other, man. And we fuck up all the time. Is it really fucking up? Or is it learning? Think about it. Alright, so far, this is what the stack looks like, okay? See? I gotta get a better understanding for this. Okay. Now, go down one more time. Another piece of 40 gauge. Six times again. Well, not really 6 times this time. Now, you see my frames? I'm gonna have to, you see them? Come here, bitch. I'm gonna have to cut them even. Well, let me pour down the this first. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Pulling it to the end. Let me pull 40 gauge to the end. And when you're tying it, don't go in the same spot. Go different spots. Now, you see this, right? That's the frames. This is going to be called floating ribbon. I stopped floating my ribbon a year ago, but I started back recently. So, what you want to do, get you more glue, right? Yeah. You want to glue the front part that's going to go into the chuck. Like I said, don't worry about messing up, man. It happens to everybody. Don't let people lie to you and say they don't mess up. Everybody does. You see it? Cut this part off. It's been a long time since I did one of these videos. I'm sorry. You see it? Okay. Get your swivel end. Secure it to your hook, right? Alright, and this is the Ultim Customs mount chuck. If you notice, it doesn't have a chuck to it, right? No, it's on the shaft. Now let me open it up a little bit. Okay. Alright, so now take your ribbon stack and your frames, right? Don't worry about this not being tight right now. It doesn't matter. Tighten it down like really, really tight. Pull back for your tension, right? I do it like this. Close your hook. That adds extra tension, believe it or not. You don't need to, but you'd want to. Okay. You see how it's... I think I fucked it up, bro. It's not... I have to make it tighter now. You see how I'm using my tensioner, right? So now I'm making it now it's tight. You want to make sure it's tight. Now, not needed, but I've been doing it, especially when you're stacking a lot of ribbon. I get one more piece, not one more piece, I do one more glue spot right here on the end because it holds the ribbon. Glue is made for this shit, you know what I mean? So there's your glue. You could also secure some at the front again, but I don't need to. Now I got my 40 gauge, but I'm going to use me a slide or Lego because it pushes. Sometimes when I'm fusing, bro, I don't see the Lego, right? I mean, I don't see the 40 gauge. Well, this Lego is going to automatically, push the 40 gauge. So, hold on a second. I don't like the sound of that. You see how I'm constantly making sure I'm straight, right? Alright. You want to make sure you're good again. You know what? I might not even fuck with the Lego, dude. To be honest with you. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Let me see something here. Fuck it. Let's give it a shot. Alright. So, some people use 38 gauge for 10-ply. I use 40. Maybe I should use 38, but I never have. So what you can do, you can put it inside the chuck, the core holder, or you can just tie it around the front, which is what I'm going to do to make it easier to show y'all. In case you don't have a core chuck, you just tie it. I can't tell you how many times to do it because you just want to make sure that it's on there, dude, all the way tight, you know. And now I told you about messing up, right? Well, that's like my third time, right? Like that. Get it again. That. Go around. This is my second time doing it. Third time. You want to make sure it's on there all the way, dude, or it's gonna come off. And when you're fusing, you don't want that. So. Alright, get you some good snips, scissors, whatever. Cut the front, cut it. It's off now. So all you have now is your spool, right? So now the beginning of a frame staple, it's gonna look fucked up. Don't hold your tension. Don't hold the spool fast. Hard. You want to barely hold it. Because if you go fast, it's going to buckle. And it's not going to be pretty. I'm going pretty slow right now. I go about 4 or 5 times, then I'm going to redo it. I'm just showing y'all the easy way to do it. About 5 times, stop. You don't need to do it more than that. Or you can, if you want to. Turn it, make sure it's even. Make sure. Once you find an angle, it's not that bad. Don't go fast. Starting off. You want a nice clean frame staple. So yeah, could I go faster? Yeah, I could, but I don't want to redo it. So, but you will get to the point where it will be easy for you. I mean, easier. If you can go fast, knock yourself out. Do it. But like I said, I don't want to have to redo it. Now move my Lego. Don't have your Lego on there tight either, bro. Find your angle. So about 4 or 5 times. Go over. Like I said, just hold that tension. Just like a fuse Clapton, man. Go my 40 gauge. A little bit. I just do this to see if I'm even with my angle. You want to make sure you have a good angle because you can buckle. And if you have to go over it again, which it happens. I was going to do these with my Fordham, but a lot of people don't have the Fordham, and the lace more common. So here I am. And the 775 motor is definitely more control. You know what I mean? So I use my Fordham for most of everything, but like I said, turn it a little bit, get your angle back. You can speed it up if you want, or you can slow down if you want. See, let's see here, let's see what this does. A little slower. Nope. Just give an example. Turn it, get your angle back. Whoa, too fast. Say if you feel comfortable, do it as many times as you want and stop. It's your call, it's up to you. Because you're the one making these calls. Don't worry about fucking up. because it's gonna happen. It happens to everybody. I promise you, it does. If they tell you they don't fuck up, they're lying. Let's see something here. You can even hand turn it a few times if you want. Get your angle back, you know what I mean? Remember, don't hold that spool. Don't hold that spool hard, man. This is hand turning it if you want to do that. Some people, they hand turn their whole builds. I did an alien hand turning it before, but nah. But yeah, just keep going. This is my first time actually doing a big build like this with this Adam Chuck mount, whatever you call it. But it's nice, man. It's no wobble. That's why William Daddis did it like that, I believe. Get it again. Your angle. You want to have a very good angle. So push your slider, whatever you decide to use. It's your call. Remember that, you're the one doing it. I almost messed up. It would have went back. It would have went over, and then I'd have had to hit reverse, and then your fuse wire is never going to be that clean. Now I'm going a little faster. Alright. Pull it over, make sure you got your angle again. Remember, it's not a race. It's not a race. Get my angle right again. I want to speed up. I really do, but I'm trying to show you the way to do it, I guess. Once you find your angle, just keep going. Hold your spool. You don't have to. Don't move your fuse hand. Now for these, you want to have your frame staples nice and tight, or the fuse. And then like I said, you can hand turn it and look over it a little bit. Get you some glasses that have, if you need it, but I don't, because I have a lot of light. But go over it, say about 4 or 5 times. Now you see how it's over here, right here. Well, I'm gonna have to scoot over and change my angle a little bit. The angle's not straight down. You're kind of like this way towards the chuck, or the, yeah. If I'm right-handed, but I'll deal with my left. Don't ask. I don't know. I'm just how I've always done it. But go over again. Make sure, like I say, you don't want to hold it tight. Yep. So I'm gonna show you something. I went ahead and went over it like I shouldn't have. Like I told y'all, I'm going back, right? Okay, that's okay. That's okay to do that. It's perfectly fine. Take your hand, your finger, the very top where your wire is at, go straight down. It's gonna straighten your wire a little bit. Like I say, you gotta make sure your angle. Turn it. That's a good thing about, that's the awesome thing about the 775 motor, dude. And I can do like 4 or 5 times, as much as I want. Like I said, I wanted to use the 775 motor because a lot of people have them. Not too many have to afford them. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Find your angle. A lot of people, when they're doing frame staples, they crimp with like some nylon pliers, right? I never have. I don't want to crimp too much and fuck the stack up. I never have. But I've been told people have done it. And they do it. But, like I said, I never have. But we'll see how it goes. So 29 gauge frames, 10ply, 40 gauge fuse. I'm gonna wrap them 3mm fire wraps, so you'll get about a .09 dull. You see how long it's taking me, right, to do this on video? So what? It's not a race, dude. This is not an alien speed challenge, dude. do not, and I repeat, do not hold your spool tight down here. If you do, it's gonna, people say ribbon can't collapse. Well, I'll tell you one thing, it can fold and it can buckle. And you know what that means? Round wire, when you're doing an alien, your core's collapse, you put your drill in forward and you get the decore off, you go again, right? Well, once that ribbon twists, you're done. So actually, ribbon can collapse because it could fold and it could buckle. Let's see, if I was going really, really fast, it would have folded. Or no, if I was holding too much tension, it would. This video is longer than I thought it was going to be. I apologize for that, but you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to go over everything I can, man, that I remember, you know? I'm not editing anything, so and you know, people gonna talk shit. Let them. You're obviously on their mind if they're in your mouth, right? Hey, Cool Clout, Jonathan Scott, aka Wire Optimum Wire, rebranded. What's up with you? How you doing over there? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, anyway, let me get off that subject. So, like I said, this has been some pretty damn... This ribbon's good. Ribbon's good, dude. It's not bad at all. Make sure you say, I've never done a 10ply on a video before. And y'all see my older YouTube videos, I did 2 individual frames, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all why I switched. Okay. I just got tired of, it got aggravating. It got to be a pain in the fucking ass doing 2 individual frames. First, I loved it. I can still do it, but this way is just easier. And it just is. The other way just got too much of a fucking headache for me, bro. I mean, when I first started, that's all I used to do, was do 2 individual frames. And you can do that, because I did it for over 2 years. It works. It works well. I just wanted to do something different. Okay. Almost done. Luckily, when I was fusing, it hadn't went over each other yet. I said that one time I showed y'all what to do about getting your fingers and pulling the wire, the fuse wire down, and straighten it. turn it, make sure the angle's right. I'm just trying to help out people, man, best I can. 10ply frame staple is a pretty big fucking coil, dude. See, you could also slow it down a little bit. I'm hand turning it now. It's gonna be spot on if you hand turn it, but it's gonna take a while. And if you ain't in a hurry, hand turn it, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're not in a hurry, hand turn it. Hand turning it right now, just to show y'all it can be done. Like I said, some people, they hand turn their whole stack of bills, dude. They're not gonna tell you, but they do. I could name about 2 people that I know who do. Now when you do, like, I'm sure more core SFCs, you have to hand turn it, dude, sometimes. Almost at the end. Now, how am I going to get this Lego off, right? Because I'm holding my spool, right? Get your... Damn. Let it just fall. Get you a file, a box cutter, or whatever. Get that Lego off. Lego ain't needed, but I'll say 10ply. Let me see, you know? Okay, take off my little clamp and turn it a few more times. Well, just to all the way to the end. Put back on my clamp for a reason. I'm going to show you. I got this Access 40 gauge. I'm cutting. Throw it in the trash. Take back off my clamp. Alright, let's see here. Oh, see, I backed up. My angle was not right. Remember what I told you? Take your finger, pinch down. It works. Up, did it again. My angle changes. Because I'm not, yeah. Do it again. I'm at the end. I can stop now, but yeah, I'm like literally done. But I just want to keep going, see what I got, you know. All right, I'm done now. Your 40 gauge, put it back on your spool, whatever. Get you want to cut your frame staple in the front. You want to have some good snips. Snips, wire cutters, it's the same thing, dude. It's just a different name. Okay. Move you over there. That is my 10-ply frame staple. See the big one. And did you know a 10-ply Fralian is a 6-core alien? Now, I'm not done yet. I'll catch this shit later. Okay, when a frame staple, you want to flatten it because it's already round already. Get you some kind of, this is a stainless steel block from Amazon. Let me measure and see what I got first. I'm running my fucking mouth. I got 8.5 inches. So, okay. But I'm not going to cut the stick yet. I'm going to, see, look. It's on the block. Don't get out of hand and press down super hard, right? You want to just do it enough, man. Don't do it hard. This is to flatten it, because when you are wrapping them, it's gonna be a bitch if you don't flatten it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience, dude. So, let's see. And there you see, perfectly flattened 10-ply frame staple. There you go. I hope I didn't bore anybody to death. I'm sure I fucking did. I didn't expect this to be no hour. But it is. Sorry. We can fast forward it. Anyway, most people know I help anybody I can. So, hit me up if you need help. If I can do it. I'm not a great builder. I'm decent. But I know what it's like to hit up somebody in the past. Somebody you look up to and they ignore you. I'm never going to do that. Unless you're just somebody I don't like. But there's only a few. And there's reasons for that. I don't just not like somebody. That'd be a reason. But anyway, if you need help, message me. Talk anytime, dude. Like, every time I get a message, if it's from somebody that they don't know, I don't know, they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry to bother you. You're not bothering me. You're not bothering me, man. If I can't get to the message right away, I will. But you're not bothering me. You're not. So, everybody, I hope this helps. I want to start doing these again. We'll see. Maybe interlock next time. Interlock and Fralian. But much love, everybody. Thank y'all for the support. Y'all have a good one. The ones I just made in the video, ladies and gentlemen. So, it did pretty decent, I guess. But, yeah, man. It's them 10ply.3, 29 gigs frames, all in 80, I'm sorry. 40 gauge fuse, 3mm 5 wraps, 0.09.